guys, I'm back with another video, and this video is about it's working, okay? And sorry, but this video is about my experience working in a nursing home and working in a hospital. So I'm gonna talk about that today. And it's kind of like a surprise. Surprise, y'all! I got a job at the hospital. I remember in one of my videos, I said, as soon as I got a job at the hospital, I will let you guys know. I know, I'm sorry, I got the job in April. I know, it is July, but you know what? Better late than never, right? Yes, I do work at a hospital right now as a CNA slash tech, and I have my little IT badge right here. As you can see, so your girls are not lying. There's my, which, oh, here it is. There's my name, your girl. Yeah, so I am working at the hospital now, and I work their PRN status. Yeah, because I work their PRN status now, and I want to tell you the difference between nursing home and the hospital. So let me just give you guys a background. I used to work as a home health aide. I did it off and on, but mainly I worked in the office. So I had experience with some personal care, not a whole lot, but mainly, I can maneuver. Well, I came to Florida, as you know, and started this curl. This one curl is like literally like, what's up? I'm trying to be in the video too. Just disregard it. Anyways, when I came to Jacksonville, when I came to Florida, I knew that Florida is a state where you can challenge the CNA exam and you can get your CNA license. So that's what I did. I challenged it and I got my CNA license. If you want to know how I did that, I'll do another video on that. But I challenged that and I became certified. And now that I mention that, they never sent me my license. They said I was gonna get it in the mail. I never got it, so I gotta hit them up. Anyways, but I challenged it and I got my license. And I applied at the hospital, and I went a huge hospital actually. I had an interview and everything, but come to find out, I needed to have 1 year of hospital experience. So that fell through. I was discouraged, but I continued to apply. Then finally, I got a job at this particular hospital, and that's where I've been getting my experience. But in the interim, I was working at a nursing home, a skilled nursing facility, and I worked there part time in the beginning. And then once I got the job at the hospital, I switched to PRN because once I started funds and a farm, I switched to PRN because I knew there was no way that I didn't want to work that much. Just that was one of the brokest quarters. I like honestly, y'all, I was broke last quarter. Like not broke, but man, it was a rough. Okay. Anyways, needless to say, I learned my lesson and I work now. Okay, even if it's part time, I'm working now. But working in a nursing home, the difference between working in a nursing home, the major difference for me is the help and team care because in the nursing home, it's mainly LPNs that are there. There's some RNs, but not a whole lot. And what I notice is that they don't help you as much, and you'll have a ton of patients, like 16, and I work night shift, so you have like your 16 patients at night, and then no help, and usually you're there by yourself, and all of the patients there are, it's not all of them, I would say a good like 85 to 90% are like total, so they rely on you to change them and stuff like that. They can't walk or whatever. And having to move and maneuver them, whatever, it can be very taxing on the body, and you don't really get much help from your nurses. And that was one of the biggest things. That's what I noticed, and I was so frustrated because I was like, I'm so brand new, and you guys aren't even helping me. Whatever. I thought teamwork. No, you won't find teamwork like that in the hospital, in the nursing home. And also in the nursing home, I noticed that let's see, it's more so you change, get them ready. Change, get them ready. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's like more since the residents live there, and the caregivers, the CNAs who work there long term, whatever, they build rapport with the patients. So in that sense, it is more so like a family, where some of the residents will know the CNAs because they have, that assignment the same every day or whatever. So, but it is a lot of back breaking work, you guys. That it's tough in the nursing home. Like, it's tough, and be prepared. But also, if you need help, make sure you ask for help and don't try to be Superwoman and do it on yourself. Now that leads me. That's a segue into the hospital. What I've noticed in the hospital, your nurses help you. When I mean help, they help you a lot, and everything is very, very, it's like magnified times 10, whereas you have to say what you need to say verbatim. It's not no what's ifs or whatever, because this is a hospital you're dealing with, and so you have to advocate for yourself. That's number one. And because if you're not careful, if a nurse does something that was wrong on her part, she can try to put it on you. So you got to be ready to clap back, but in a professional way. And I noticed that on my first day there, the lady who was orienting me, one of the nurses tried to like throw me under for something that she did. So I went and told her because she was training me, and then she contacted that nurse and was like pretty much clapped back and was like, "We was waiting on you to tell us what to do, and you never did." Blah 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 whatever. But she did it in a professional way. So you definitely always have to make sure your P's and Q's are crossed. Also, it's more like a collaborative effort. Everyone is responding to call lights versus in the nursing home, it's just your aides responding to call lights. LPN or nurse will walk by, be like, and nurses like us, and then the CNA is like breaking our heads trying to like whatever. But in the hospital, everyone answers a call light. It's not you're my patient or you're not my patient. We're everybody's patient. And also, depending on the unit that you're on, I'm on a med surge unit, so my patients aren't there long term. So you get to build a rapport with them in that 12-hour shift, but not nearly as much as the hospital. And that's another thing. At the facilities, you're normally gonna have an 8-hour shift to work versus the hospital is 12-hour shifts. Like a tech or CNA, whatever, you're working 12-hour shifts. You're not working 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts versus in the nursing home, it's usually an 8-hour shift with the option if you want to do double or whatever. It's very rare that you can find a 7 to 7 or 7 8 7 p nursing home shift, but they're available. Versus in the hospital, that's it. So your techs are working 3 days a week, and that's it. If you want to pick up overtime, you do whatever. And that's what I liked. I am a person that likes the 12-hour shifts. Give me the longer shifts. I prefer them much more than the 8-hour shifts because, like, honestly, I do it because, like, I be ready to go. And when I'm ready to go, I want to go. I don't want to come back here 5 days a week. 3 days is enough for me. Shoot, 2 days is enough for me. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, Also, what else? I would have to say those are the main things. It's like the amount of help that you get, and also you can do more in a hospital than you can in the nursing home. Like in the hospital, I was taking AccuChecks, checking your blood glucose. I was doing vitals, using a Dynomap, which is like a little portable kiosk thing on wheels that has a temperature, blood pressure cuff, um, pulse ox or whatever, and what else you can do. And in some hospitals, you can insert IVs or draw blood and insert Foley's. That's what I'm looking for now. So although I currently work at the med-surg floor, my options are open right now because I'm actually looking for like a full-time, part-time, full-time because your girl needs benefits. Okay. And I'm looking for a position where I can insert Foley's and I can do IVs because, as you know, I'm in med surge right now. But last quarter we did Foley's and wound care. So as far as like CPEs, so I want to go somewhere where I can do Foley's and IVs to hone my IV skills and hone my Foley skills. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. So yeah, those are my big and when I do get the other job, I will let you guys know. I'll try not to like wait for like 3 months to tell you guys, like 2.5 months to tell you. But yeah, that's my next goal. But yeah, guys, that's the difference between working in the hospital and also as a tech in the hospital. If you don't have your CNA license, you could work in the hospital if you completed your first nursing course, like your first nursing semester, like fundamentals. Whereas in the nursing home, you have to be a CNA. So that's also a major difference. But this is in the state of Florida. I don't know how it is elsewhere, but I'm just speaking from my state. But I love it. I think it's awesome. I love working in a hospital because it's super chill. And you guys know I'm a night shift queen. That's my preference, night shift, because I'm a night owl. Like it's 1:30 a.m. and your girl is recording a video. So yeah, guys. So that is the difference, in my opinion, between nursing home and hospital. And I always choose the hospital. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And Instagram channel is my Instagram page is at Nurse Beezus, and it will be down below. Have a good night, good day, whatever. Bye.